Four executives from Volkswagen have just been sentenced to prison time over what's now known as Dieselgate. For those of you who don't know what Dieselgate is, pretty much to sum it all up, is these Volkswagen executives installed a software inside of every single Volkswagen vehicle. This software was able to determine whether or not somebody was performing an emissions test on it. And the reason why that's important is because in America, in order for you to drive your car, that car needs to meet a specific emission standard. It's like a range. It can't go above, it can't go below. It has to be within that range. And Volkswagen decided, instead of them upgrading all of their cars to make sure that it meets American standards, it would just install this software that would be able to detect when the regulator is testing it. So when the regulator looks on his screen to make sure that this car is safe to drive in America, he would see everything A-OK. Meanwhile, in real life, the car would be pumping out all type of pollution, making bad air quality. It was horrible. Actually, so when they found this out, so the Environmental Protection Agency in this country found out in 2015, and they hit Volkswagen with all type of fines, over $30 billion in fines Volkswagen had to pay to make it right. Now, here's the thing. Volkswagen and Germany, it's almost like the same thing. When you think of Volkswagen, you think of Germany. So Germany came and said, you know what? Every single head of the departments that were involved with installing this software, you got to go to jail. So the head of like the diesel fuel department, he going to jail for like 4 years and like 6 months. The head of like the electronics department, he's going to jail for like 2 years. So it's like 2 years. Somebody got 2 years. The other person got 1 year and somebody else got a suspended sentence. But here's the thing. This had me thinking. I said to myself, what would happen if Ford, if they found out Ford was doing something like this? You know, like you got to think about like American cars being sold abroad. Would the American government jail executives from American car makers if they were doing something like this? This was just a random thought in my head. You know what I mean? Like this is now just me just talking. Like I wonder, I'm like, how often does this thing happen, you know, and who gets to decide who to report it to, you know? So anyways, that's what's going on. They going to jail right now. Germany definitely setting the tone right now, and they trying to make things right, you know? Let me know what you think about this down in the comments.